This is Inside the World of High Stakes Gambling with Tommy G. Let's get into it, bruh.
My biggest single session win was 11,500,000.
Oh my gosh! That time I won 11 mil? Yo, I'm gonna keep it a band. I think me as a person, I don't think I would be able to withhold. Like I'm like, I don't know. Like I think I would be a bad gambler. Like if I had the money to spend, I would spend it until my limit. And maybe a little bit more, you know? Because I'm just like a what if guy. Like, damn, bro, what if I really hit? I'm going to just keep going, bro. I'm going to keep going. But like, I don't know, bro. I think that's why I can't gamble. Like, I'll do like parlays and shit, but obviously I'm not putting up like $1,000 legs. But, you know, nah, bro.
$26,000.
11 mil is crazy, though.
I don't know if you know, but I'm like restricted everywhere. Like, I'm not even supposed to be in this building.
What's the game you play?
Slot machines.
What's the most you lost in a night?
Around 300,000. Hotels in Las Vegas don't have balconies.
Because when people lose big, it's very tempting?
Yeah.
Vegas is visited by some of the most powerful, wealthy, and elite people in the world. But because of that, also comes a lot of people trying to latch on and had made it a living to take what they can from those people.
We need a knockout, a tap.
I wonder how this is legal. Maybe because it profits off of like, you know, the government profits off of it, like a big amount. But like allowing people to gamble their money away. Which is, I guess, why not though? Like you earned it. You know, you go in there and do it yourself, you know? It's not, you know, it's not like they're going to be like, oh, get money so you can gamble it away. You know, like, no, it's like, you know, I don't know.
A submission. We win.
I just feel like it could be really dangerous.
$5,000 right in our pocket.
High stakes gambling of Las Vegas.
Today we explore the world of high-stakes gambling. So of course we head to Sin City, Las Vegas.
Shit.
This is a place filled with gambling and vices galore. But did you know it owes its roots to the righteous? That's right, the city's rise can be traced back to religion, more specifically the Mormons. In 1954, a Mormon banker named Perry Thomas broke tradition by approving bank loans for casinos when no one else would. Vegas went from a ghost town to a place that some would call a typhoon of dark money. Throughout the 50s, 60s, and 70s, major casinos were secretly ran and controlled by organized crime families from cities like New York, Chicago, and Cleveland. And to this day, gambling remains one of America's most divisive industries. Last year, Vegas casinos pulled in nearly $9 billion. To them, it's about choice. They offer an escape, a
nuts,
thrill,
bro.
and a good time. Critics, however, see Vegas differently, a predatory machine built to exploit addiction and desperation. To see into this world for myself, I assembled a crew of high-stakes gamblers and headed to a lavish penthouse that would serve as our
I feel like healthy gambling is good though. Healthy gambling is cool as long as you okay with losing that money, you know, / profiting, right? But niggas be putting their life on the line for that shit, which is like, I mean, like, yeah, at the end of the day, it's your money, but bro, I just feel like they should have limits. You know, they should have people out there like, bro, how much are you coming in with today? You know? Once you hit this limit, nigga, you gotta go, bro. Like, you know, like type of shit. Like, so niggas don't die over this shit, bro. Because I know niggas die over this shit.
our headquarters for this operation.
And bro, my tat's starting to peel, chat.
Folks, we're here in the midst of Sin
Crazy.
City, Las Vegas. Temptation, gambling, there's dreams being sold. There's a place where hustlers hustle. I have to say, Vegas is a place I find a little bit depressing. It's like a consumerism, capitalism hellhole. Gambling is something that I've avoided largely in my life. In the traditional sense, I do believe you gotta gamble. Like, I gamble on doing this. I gamble on real estate.
Yeah.
I gamble on the stock market. So I guess in some ways, everyone gambles. The question is, where do you draw the line?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where do you draw the line? I feel like, in the sense of like real life activities, it's a good thing to gamble. At your you gotta gamble with the thought that like, okay, I can lose everything, but don't gamble your life away. You know, like in a sense of like, okay, maybe you want to start streaming, or maybe you want to make music. Okay, these things do not always take off, bro. I'm like, and a nigga gotta tell y'all that, like, these things do not always take off. And me knowing that I'm not a big YouTuber or a big streamer or a big artist or any big anything, I know that. And that's why I'm not setting my whole life on top of it right now. But if it were to take off, then I could, you know? I'm gambling my time and my energy into this shit just to see an outcome, hoping that an outcome comes out of it. And it doesn't, that's okay. I'm going back to school so I can do other shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's always good to have backups.
So we're pulling into the Cosmopolitan. There's a man we're meeting by the name of Raja who has a suite somewhere up here. Nice to meet you, brother. And where are you taking us right now?
Now I'm doing it how I want to do it. Now I'm doing it how I want to do it. I talk how I want to talk. I make jokes how I want to make jokes. This is my content.
You know, I've just always gambled. I started gambling when I was young, at 16.
What's the game you play?
Slot machines.
What's the most you won in a night?
$1,081,000.
Ooh! And he probably lost that shit. $1 million? Bro, imagine being a regular ass nigga and you make $1 million off gambling. You throw a dub in that bitch and you make $1 million. Shit.
I can't believe this. I just won $1 million. Oh my God.
With taxes though, right? Like this probably dropped down to like 800, right? Or do gamblers, I mean, do like machines like this don't take your tax away? I don't know.
What's the most you lost?
700,000 still a
Around
lot.
300,000. These are all their
What?
special.
What's the most you lost in a night?
Around 300,000.
Oh,
These are all
damn.
their
He
special suites. There's 21 special suites here at the Cosmo. By invite only. You can't even book these rooms.
So this is what the high life is like.
This is what it's like.
Damn. So if you were a top gambler, they say fuck it. You the small percentage. Let's get you a room. You can come down and gamble whenever you want, and you get to live here for a little bit. You know, and we'll invite you to come live here. That's cool as fuck, bro.
So it's got a hot tub, massage table.
Can you take advantage of that?
I thought he just said that they don't have balconies in Vegas like that because the temptation.
I
You
never
got a
really get
balcony.
massages in the room. One interesting, really fun fact is, do you know why all the hotels in Las Vegas don't have balconies?
Because when people lose big, it's very tempting.
Yeah. I know, people personally who have lost everything, and then when they had the shooting on the Strip, that was a guy who lost all his money, went upstairs to his room, and unfortunately started shooting at people.
The reports that Haddock was gambling $10,000 a day.
This nigga said, "Fuck it, I'm taking everybody with me. I'm taking everybody with me. I'm taking everybody with me. 555. Damn, nigga, you a dirty ass nigga. He lost it, bro. That's fucking nuts, bro. If anybody died, bro, rest in peace to the victims, bro. That's just fucked, bro. Just imagine you walking on a normal day and a nigga starts taking your scalp off, bro. Like, no, bro. Rest in peace to the people that if they died, or to the people who even got shot and survived, bro. Like, that's so fucked, bro. That's so fucked. Sorry, bro. Sorry about that, bro.
For the massacre may be a clue.
This
Haddock
nigga.
checked into the hotel a few
This nigga
days ago and,
dickhead.
according to sources, spent much of his time there gambling thousands of dollars at the casinos.
So I mean, there's been tons of stuff like that. Vegas is a show. It's a place to have fun. It's a place to have a good time.
It's a place to lose your
know,
life.
If you go too deep down the rabbit hole, you could fall for it. But if you're focused and doing your thing and having a good time, then enjoy the ride.
Would you consider yourself a professional gambler?
I've had the last couple of years have been very good, and especially with winning $1 million. But I wouldn't say that long term and over the course of my life that the gambling's paid for everything I have. The influencing now that I'm getting paid for and the sponsorships and different stuff like that definitely is making a good chunk of my money. Slot machines are a set percentage.
It's pure luck, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what your actual win percentage is?
Most of the machines in the casinos are set to about a 9-10% hold rate. You should win 90% back, but most people play into infinity, which they just keep going. So they're just gonna run out of funds at some point.
You seem like a smart guy. Choosing a game that's pure
I
luck.
think
Why?
I think if I was up and I know that I had money like stuffed away, like, you know, just because, I would have a bank account just for gambling. Like this amount of money is literally just for, you don't touch this money. You know why? Because it's for gambling. I can either gamble it away and be okay with my other money, or I can make a huge profit. I think that's, if I ever make it that big, that's what I'm gonna do.
No worry in the world,
Just
and you don't
because.
have to make a decision. Just hit a button.
Cause I know I'm that type of nigga. I would like to gamble. I just know I'm that type of nigga. If I got it, I gotta feel comfortable with gambling my money. I can't gamble my last 2 cents, bro, cause I'm gonna feel like a shit. I'm gonna feel like a dickhead if I don't make it back.
Mickey?
You too, bro.
How are you?
Yeah, pleasure, man.
Nice to meet you.
This is Mickey Mace. He's one of gambling's most controversial characters. Some think he's one of the best gamblers in the country because
I've seen this dude before. I think he's gotten banned from casinos for gambling. He's gotten banned how good he is at it.
after all, he's gambled on behalf of massive hip-hop stars, and he also flaunts multi-million-dollar payouts from casinos. However, if you look at the YouTube comment sections, he's a heavily debated man. Many question the truthfulness of his claims and alleged conspiracies ranging from he's a paid Vegas insider to simply accusing him of misrepresenting his stories. I'll let you be the judge.
I don't know if you know, but you know I'm like restricted everywhere. I'm not even supposed to be in this building.
Why is that?
I've been banned from almost every casino in the world.
Because?
Well, I know it's for winning too much. Some of them have said it, and some of them won't. I made most money in Baccarat, second most in Blackjack, and I would say I probably play in the highest stakes PLO games in the world. My biggest single session win was $11,500,000.
God! Damn, my voice. That's fucking crazy, though.
$26,000.
How do you prove it?
Well, all my tax statements are out. I mean, we could log in all my tax records right now. Drake to Lil Baby to literally anybody you could think of come forward to verify that they've witnessed it happen. So all of these people come forward to verify. Not a single person can say they have ever witnessed the opposite.
Don't they want you to play high stakes?
Yeah, because they think you're gonna lose high stakes. My biggest loss was $8 million in an afternoon. Losing the $8 million was a very confusing feeling. And then it hit a certain point that felt helpless. But I also don't want to mislead people thinking that it's easy or it'll happen to them, because almost it won't happen to them. They're almost guaranteed to lose. And if they let me keep playing and didn't ban me, maybe eventually I would have gave it back.
Before we hit the casinos, I want to learn a little bit of the game. I've never gambled before in my life.
That's so fucked. Imagine gambling and you winning so much they ban you from gambling. That's fucking insane. You think they would want you to keep gambling, but they're like, fuck, nigga, you taking too much money out of my pocket. Like, that's kind of crazy, bro. That's crazy to think
We're gonna use the
about.
stake platform to play some slots.
Stake.us is a social casino that offers a free way to play. This is different than their Stake.com pay-to-play platform.
Just promo?
And now, like any good gambler, because I ran into insufficient funds, I'm calling it. I have a family, I have a mortgage, I have a life to live. So thank you, Stake, for the experience, but I'm gonna cut myself off. But if you want to try Stake, the link is in description.
Oh, it is
If
promo.
gambling is what suits you, take a spin, but don't overdo it.
It's good promo.
Your origin story as a business is the spam king. You sent 100 million emails a day that were spam.
Allegedly. So back in the day, I was in the online advertising business. I got into email marketing, and I used to send out lots of 100 million plus emails a day, and then I got sued by Microsoft, the New York AG, MySpace. Did very well doing it, but I never broke any laws. I only broke terms of service issues is where most of the lawsuits stem from. Paid almost $20 million in fines. At my peak year, I did 108 million.
For sending emails, for spamming emails, you got fined 20 mil? Damn, bro. Damn. How much does that job even pay to be like, you know, that's what I want to do? Because, I'm not gonna lie, $20 million fine is insane, bro.
Million was my best year.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
This exactly.
What do you say?
I did 108 million was my...
100 mil off of pure gambling?
My best year.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
This exact location of this drive-through that we're driving in, I got in a high-speed pursuit with $4.5 million in cash, and they used to do trunk checks there, and one of the security is how I got away from the guys chasing me.
Why were you in a high-speed chase?
I just won $4.5 million at Bellagio, which is across the street. And so to go this way on the strip, You have to cross and make a U-turn. And as we made a U-turn, I noticed that we were being followed from the valet at Bellagio. I told my boy stomp on it. He did. There's a truck behind us, stomped on it, followed us, and we pulled into here. And when we got to the trunk check, they saw all the cash in the back seat. I just told security, I was like, yo, someone's chasing us, hold them up. And he gave us instructions. So if we stuck to the right there, it takes you to the employee parking lot. He told me how to navigate it to get out to Cobalt. And he's like, when you hit Cobalt, make a right and just get out of town. That's what we did, and we got away.
W guard, bro, cause a nigga like me would be like, damn, let me get some. Let me get some, and I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I swear I got you, bro. I love you, bro. Let me get some, bro. I got you, bro. You can hit the little, you feel me? Hit the little, you feel me? So let me hold like 100 bands. Let me hold 100 bands, bro. You got 4 million in this bitch. I got you. Let me get you out of that hole.
So we're here at the Venetian. I've won more money in this building than any other building I've ever been in. I beat them for $15 million. And I'm actually kind of nervous being here. I also have not been back to this building, not even once, since I've been banned until right now.
We're here on spring break, so it's particularly
15 mil?
hot. It's March
He took
Madness
15
weekend,
mil for
and
now?
People are moving and shaking in here, and it honestly blows my mind. My idea of a vacation is an Airbnb with no one near us, near mountains or woods, but this different strokes for different folks. And guys like Roger here thrive off an environment like this.
This is the one I got the $1 million on.
You want to try again?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it again. See if we can hit a jackpot.
Is that, do they say how much?
You want to try again?
Grand jackpot is $1 million. Oh, okay. Major jackpot is 26,000. I'd have settled for the major, bro. Holy fuck. Oh, okay. Is it different on every machine? I've never gambled before. I've never gambled before. I'm underage. I can't gamble. But $1 million. Okay. Why is the majors different though? Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, it's different games. That's probably
see if we
why.
can hit a jackpot. Most of the people who have hit the $1 million have done it. 80% of them have been on $25. Here it goes.
This dude just put. He put a band. He put a band in here. 500. I don't know. He just put a lot of money in here though. Oh, he put 8. He put pretty much a band. He put pretty much a band in there.
Yep, that made us a little money. 2 more. 1 more.
I don't really understand this. So what do you have to get to win this?
You'll stay here for how long at a time usually?
Until I'm happy, you know. Sometimes if I win a pretty good jackpot, I'll quit. If I don't hit something, you know, sometimes I'll go all in until I get it. I don't have a set time limit.
Were you ever married before?
No, I've never been married. I have twins. I have twin boys. Unfortunately, their mother passed away. One of my first fun experiences with them was both of them came in the casino and we all played together. But they don't really have a big interest to gamble. Haven't been into it. And that's a big problem for the casinos is that younger youth does not have any interest really in gambling on slots.
Yeah, because I mean, bro, we trying to make money. We not trying to give you money. And in order to gamble, you have to give away your bread. Niggas ain't trying to do that. Niggas ain't trying to do that and they trying to crash out because you took my bread and you ain't finna give me it back. You feel me? But yeah.
It's just not something to do. They grew up, you know, playing online video games and so much other stuff.
Because I don't follow sports that closely, I didn't realize how massive sports betting has gotten. And the Supreme Court...
This is where I would fall. I would be a big sports bettor, bro. I wouldn't be like in casinos, I don't think. Maybe, but I would be a pretty good sports bettor.
Of the Vegas casinos.
I watch
and according
sports.
to Siena College Research Institute, nearly half of men age 18 to 49 have a sports gambling account. And furthermore, the average household that does...
Wait, what? You can gamble at 18? I'm 18. Can you gamble at 18? Hold on, wait. I stay at Illinois, chat. I stay at Illinois. I don't know if it's legal for me here. What's the legal age to... I spelled age wrong. Age to sports bet. At 21. Yeah, they're saying 21.
Does sports betting loses about $1,100 a year? To me, those numbers are astonishing. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something we need to be concerned about as a society.
How much money are you willing to lose today?
We got it. We got it. Up to $1,198,000 I could win.
Wait. Okay.
Now what do you have to do?
All I have to do is that.
I know who you are. I love you, by the way. Thank you. But they don't want you here, so we're just gonna.
That's baseball 2021. That's all. 21-21. You can come back.
21-21?
Yeah.
21-21. Why do they put unrealistic numbers like the nigga gonna be alive in 21-21, my nigga? This nigga had to. Did this nigga say so 10 years? What the fuck? 21-21, nigga, it's 2025. You gotta wait a whole another 100 years. That's not even 100 years. 20, 120. Yeah, that is 100 years.
So 10 years?
No.
100, nigga. Nigga, you ain't even go to school.
Oh, 100 years. I got a 100-year trespass.
Yeah, man.
Think he gonna be 100 back in this bitch?
Warn you that you are trespassing property by statute 207. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Have a good day.
Sorry, thank you. So I saw them like gathering and like pointing at me, and I was like, I know, you know.
Here's our property, so you guys go out.
Oh, we're not on. We're still on property.
Yeah, they said, get your bitch ass out of here. You're not taking my money.
This is the closest I'm allowed to come.
So any past year?
Yeah, they told me they'll arrest me if I come back.
Is 100 years a typical ban?
No one's ever used the number 100 before.
Yeah, 100 years is fucking insane.
Have you ever played slots before?
Never.
All right, you know what? Touch that. I'm putting my faith in you. I don't think I've ever had that happen where I didn't get one extra ball.
Yeah, he said your luck sucked, nigga.
So we won $400. So not very good.
And how much did we spend to get this 400?
So we have 2,000 in the machine. So we're down right now about $760.
Is this
okay.
fun itself, or because you've already made tens of millions of dollars in other business, you just can afford to lose?
I can afford to gamble from the money I've made from my other businesses, but the gambling and being an influencer now definitely helps to fund it.
For people watching this that might get into this, do you advise?
If you've never gambled in your life or played slots, I would tell you probably save your money. You're never going to win long term. Lucky Lacey, you ready to bring me some luck?
I'm gonna try.
What's the most you ever lost?
The most I ever lost in a day was $300,000. For my birthday a couple of years ago, I did $5,000 spins. So I did 50 spins at $5,000 each. Plus I did 50 spins at $1,000 each to celebrate my 50th birthday. And unfortunately I lost, just during that session of 300 grand, I lost about $250,000.
What's the most you lost in a night?
It was between 3,000 to 5,000.
This is Lucky Lacey.
Not
She's
bad.
a former exotic dancer and winner of 2016 Miss Nude Universe, and she's a friend of Raja's who also likes to play slots recreationally.
I tend to just take what I want to lose that day. So if it's what I would have spent a night out having fun, then I take that. And if I don't lose all of it, then that's a win for the night. If I lose it all and go to the ATM machine, then that's the only time I really consider it being a loss.
What's the most you've lost in one night?
20.
What was that like?
20 what?
It was okay.
This is John
20,000?
Lillis. He's a former
I'm
world
sorry.
champion.
I
American.
gotta ask. 20,000 or 20 million? niggas making bread, bro. That's why I'm like, 20 what? 20 what, my
A
nigga?
skier who has since moved on to become a full-time sports bettor. He and his partner Chris run a Discord chat for clients that want to copy their bets. They consider themselves sharp action bettors, which is a type of strategic gambler that looks for undervalued spreads in an effort to win bigger and more consistently.
Okay, so I don't really know how it really works. So athletes, I know they can't place bets on their own sport. Can they place bets on other sports though? Like, can they go, like, let's say LeBron James want to throw a parlay in for the Chiefs? Is that doable, or is it like all around you can't do it?
Just like anything else with gambling, you build a tolerance to it, right? And if you know that you're lifetime
I don't think it's
up,
like that.
or you're
I think you can.
doing the right things and you're just catching a bad beat or something doesn't go your way.
The one thing, like, to show you a bonus, we go down like to, this game actually goes all the way down to 10 cents bet. Like a $10 spin, so we just fast have it and see if we can get a bonus so you can see what it does. Just one freaking bonus here. Oh, this is big. We got the upgrade. This is big. So this is gonna upgrade us this wheel. We could hit this major right now for 12,000. We could hit that super grand for 167,000. This is big. One more. All right. So these are all going to become wood houses now, and we're going to get another spin. Oh, that's huge. Oh my God. We got our first gold hat right here now. On a $100 bet on this machine 2 nights ago, I won $51,000. So we have a really good chance at a jackpot on this one. Oh, 750. That's a good one. So we got, yeah, we did it. Got a jackpot. Boom, 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 baby. 1,742.50. Wow. Not bad. This is good.
So we just want to jackpot.
I see all the excitement in his face. Like, damn, bro, nigga, you know that ain't good, bro. You make more than that. You make more than that. He know he make more than that.
It's on the way.
Yeah.
Does this money mean anything to you?
Yeah, I feel like I got a little revenge for what we put into it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not life changing. It's not gonna change where I have dinner at tonight. We can continue gambling a little bit more.
You do this as a professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been doing it, and what is your ROI?
I've been gambling for a long time, right? Even in my early teenage years, playing poker, blackjack. I mean, I was the kid with the fake ID who ran to the blackjack table, and you know, I came through it very organically. Since I've been tracking and posting and helping other people win and really tracking my action publicly for other people to see, where other people can actually track what I've done, I would say we are at about 3.5 years now with a 400% ROI. If you understand how the sportsbook works and you understand how the public thinks, you understand that the market moves based on what the public thinks is going to happen outside what the actual probability is. Every bet has a hold, and you can actually erase that hold by finding where the public is, and sometimes a line might move because of a reason, right? A key player might be injured, someone might be out, information might be coming in that a star player was up all night with his girlfriend and drinking or whatever and showed up late to practice. That all can come into it. But sometimes none of that stuff is a factor. It's just who is more favored. Because a lot of people bet with their heart. You will get more money by being on the other side of that bet.
And is this your career? This is your income?
Career, full-time job. What we do is, I mean, we do this every day. So we do have that secondary income stream of, there are a lot of people that are looking for an edge, and they want to gamble, but they want to gamble responsibly, and they want to
So people subscribe to get your picks.
We take serious bettors that actually want to treat it like an investment, that they're in it for the long term. We're looking at the UFC main event tonight. These two fighters have already fought before, a 3-round fight. They don't have a lot of finishes between them. Marvin Vettori, one of the fighters, never been finished. Because of that, 2-to-1 odds that this fight will go the distance. What we're betting is that this is going to be the fight that trend ends. We're going to go this fight to not go the distance. We want to see someone get knocked out before 5 rounds. How you guys doing? You got the UFC lines?
Oh, I have my biggest bet of the year going on this game right now. So if I start freaking out when Florida hits 91 points, that's why. I need Florida to hit 91 points by themselves.
Sorry if I'm not saying nothing, bro. I'm just like, I'm locked in. I'm locked in, bro, because I like this shit. I like gambling. I like sports betting. I don't know if I like too much slots and shit. Obviously, I've never played slots. I'm too young, but I like the vibe of sports gambling, bro. It's just cool.
7 points in 7 minutes.
Like, it's okay. Like, it makes the game more fun because, like, you put let's say you put 100 on. It's the playoffs right now. Golden State's playing the Rockets. You put 100 on the Rockets winning. You gonna watch that game, nigga. You gonna watch that game and count every fucking point. It's gonna, you feel me? It makes things a little bit more interesting. At least to me. Cause like when I'm watching it by itself and I don't got no money on there, I'm like, But let me have some bread on the line, bro. I'm watching the whole game, nigga.
It's pretty doable. So I want the main event. I want to not go the distance. 1,800. So here it is. Here's the slip. We laid $1,800 to win just north of 4,500. We're looking at this fight, last fight of the night. We just need either fighter to end this thing before it gets to the judges.
I've been looking at his strap. This thing got a Brazzer strap. no weird, no. Like the bag strap, not like a, you feel me? Like he got the bag strap.
Yes, let's freaking go, boys! Oh, that Alabama defense, I love them. They don't play defense, baby.
This nigga look like, whoa, this nigga look like he going through it. Yo, look at this nigga. He like, man, ain't this some bullshit? This nigga look pissed. He bad. He been here all night and hit one time, bro. He looks stressed the fuck out.
That's the biggest cash of the year right there. 500 on Florida's team total at -110, so probably about 450 or so. And then I told the guys in the club to take it at 3 units. So whatever they normally bet, I told them to triple it.
I think Vegas could be really cool if you use it correctly. And I think the best form of using Vegas correctly is not trying to use it at all.
Wait, so if this nigga is banned, he probably banned outside of Vegas, because it sounds like that he's banned in almost every casino in Vegas. So I was gonna say, what the fuck does he do all day? If you're a professional bettor or a gambler, what the fuck do you do all day if you're banned from all the betting places? He probably bets on his phone too, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Now there's other things to do.
Come here allowing it to
and
use
he probably goes
That's
other
how you
places
get
too,
the best
like other cities and
experience
shit.
out of it. You don't come here trying to win. You don't come here trying to meet a celebrity. You don't come out here trying to get famous and make $1 million. You come here to have fun and piss a weekend off with your friends. So it's filled with a lot of smoke and mirrors for 2 reasons. 1, to take everything from those elite people, and 2, because without it, anyone who's in between working class and elite doesn't really have a way out.
Casinos didn't get pretty based on people winning money. So I think everything is set up mathematically. I don't think there's anything intrinsically that you couldn't find information-wise where you're being lied to. But I think things are probably psychology-wise led to make you spend more money. Everything is incentivized to get you to spend more. So if that's smoke and mirrors, then I guess, yes, that probably exists.
That's 100% true. I mean, if there is an advantage that someone can take, or a scheme that they can run, or a scam that they can get into, someone has found their way into it in Vegas, and you know, it just is what it is.
To me, gambling is not that much different from alcohol, porn, fast food, or video games. Done to an extreme, they can ruin your life, but done in moderation or not doing them at all, you should be okay. But my question is, what is it within some people that seems to compel them to take their vice to a self-destructive level? While some people can be disciplined and abstain from temptation.
That's a great take. That's a great take. He compared it to like games and shit. That's a great take. Doing it, but like too much of anything is you feel me, is bad for you. Like even too much of like the healthy things, like working out and shit like that. You do too much of that, you might dead ass die. Like if you work out too much, you could die. You know, I think you can.
Others seem to have a compulsive aspect to their nature. While I don't know why that is, what I do know is from top to bottom, from the music in the lobby to the scents that you smell in your room to the free drinks and much, much more, Vegas is a place designed to tilt the odds away from you being able to maintain your own self-control.
I think Vegas ruins lives. I think it causes more deaths, whether it be literal or spiritual and emotional, than almost any other place in the world. It's built on the sex trade. It's built on glorifying sex work and prostitution. Exasperates most people's weaknesses. Vegas is sold as an idea that
they doing this shit in the broad daylight. What happened to wait till nighttime? I didn't know they did this in the broad daylight.
all your dreams can come true and you can do anything you want and fix all these things. But the truth is, it's a hole and it's a trap.
That makes you like, if you're into like, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube. workers who stand on the side of the road. If you're into them, I feel like that makes women like degrading to you. Like I would look at women like differently. Cause like, okay, let's say like you into that stuff, and then you go talk to a real woman. Not saying that they're not real women, but a woman that actually has something, you know, that like got shit going on for her, and you want to date, and she rejects you. Your reaction is gonna be like, oh well, nah, that's cool. I can go on the side of the road, pick up a girl, throw her a couple dollars and shit, do what you can do better. You feel me? That's really a bad mindset. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like that's bad, bro. That's bad, bro. You should want to be able to have love, bro.
Every single thing you see here on the strip was 100% built on your money. This only exists because you lose. I don't think you should enter any form of gambling, especially Vegas, the mecca of gambling, thinking you're gonna win. If this isn't a testament to the billions and billions and billions of dollars that the people spent to have this built, we are in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. There's no reason a city should exist, let alone one as lavish and exciting as this. This is built on losers. Every day, everybody comes here to lose money. Don't be foolish and think you're gonna be the winner.
So here's the deal. There's one fight left. 25 minutes, 5 rounds. All we need is this fight to not go to the distance. No judges involved. We need a knockout, a tap, a submission, a disqualification. Anything of the above, we win. That's $5 grand right in our pocket.
They lose. Nobody tap, nobody.
So
They
what
caught the
goes through
fight.
your mind after the loss?
I'm never fucking betting a sports bet next to this fucking guy again.
So why not?
I'm a superstitious guy. He wasn't liking the play early, and you got to have good energy when you're gambling. You get the energy that you bring into it. So if you bring bad energy into gambling, if you ever see someone at a table and they got bad energy, run the other way, because the gambling gods will never look favorably upon bad energy.
Do you know any tragic gambling stories?
I know a lot of tragic gambling stories. From people's wives leaving them to them selling their houses and cars. Your comps, you have an automatic 30, sometimes up to 40% of spending power based on your theoretical loss. People call it theo. It stands for theoretical loss. It does not mean literal loss. As a matter of fact, you could win while still having theo. Every time you play, whatever they tell you your theo is, 30% of that number you can spend on anything you want on property.
So guys, there's a lot of ways to gamble in life. The ways I prefer to gamble, one is betting on myself. So this YouTube journey has been one big gamble that has finally paid off.
Yeah.
Real estate, stocks, really just the S&P 500. I believe it's a big mistake not to take a gamble on yourself. However, the question is, what is an appropriate gamble? One of the oldest rules in the book when it comes to gambling or even investing is only put down what you are comfortable losing. Where people really get into trouble is they bet the house on something. Why would you bet your house? That's where you live. I will never bet or invest. I would recommend investing over gambling, but invest what you can stand to lose. That's a age-old maxim that holds true. Well, folks, the sun has just set on the Las Vegas Strip. And all around us right now, someone's rolling the dice, someone's placing the bet, and maybe someone just lost their house, maybe someone just won the jackpot and won big. It's been a fascinating look into a world I had no idea about. As always, guys, I appreciate you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Clap it up for my boy Tommy G. It's a good video, man. If you gamble and you're watching this, bro, if you gamble and you feel like it's unhealthy, or I don't even know what to say, bro, but like, just don't do it, bro. Don't do it if you're not good at losing, bro. Like, good, when I say good at losing, I mean like you're not good at taking the loss, you know? Like, if you lose big, you the type to really crash out and do some dumb shit, don't gamble, bro. Don't gamble, bro. But yeah. If you want to watch this live, my kick is Chain, aka with 2 eyes. My Twitch is Chain, aka _. I love y'all boys. I love y'all girls. Peace.